you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful car. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. All right, we're going to meet our two contestants in just a moment. Give them a chance to win a lot of money and maybe a new card, too. All that takes place after we say hi to our two pretty dealers. So let's get them out here right now. Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, the prettiest ladies in television, and they're on Card Sharks. Hello, summertime, 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 summertime. If you would deal the cards where we left off yesterday, I will get our champ and our challenger in here. Come on, Harriet and Steve. Here we go. Oh, Harriet.
Hi. My name's Harriet Kennedy. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and I live in Southern California. I work as a computer programmer, and in my spare time, I swim for a master's swim team.
Oh, good for you. I still want to know why so many New Yorkers moved to California.
The weather.
It's the weather. Steve, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm Steve Flower from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I'm married and have two kids, Lindsay and Cody.
All right. And why do you guys, you're a cowboy, you rodeo, right?
You bet.
Why do rodeo guys wear such big belt buckles?
Boy, have I got a good story, but I'm not going to tell you today. But it kind of helps hold up my big belly.
Step up here. I just want just come over here, Steve. Come over here with me. Right here. I mean, turn around and show them that. Look at the size of this belt buckle. Isn't that ridiculous? No, it really is. Isn't that yeah. You know, let me tell you something, man. What you're supposed to do to be cool in California, you don't wear a big old thing like that. See, you wear one like this.
How about it?
Oh, here I am on television matching belt buckles. You know what? When you enter in rodeos, that's the truth. They're called trophy buckles, and the groupie girls that follow rodeo cowboys are called buckle bunnies. Write that down. Lacey, did you know that? Oh, Lacey's been a buckle bunny for years.
All right. Sure.
We're going to pick it up where we left off yesterday, and we were in the middle of our second game, or actually we were ready to start our second game. First question. Harriet won the first game. That means, Steve, you have to win this game in order to stay in the match. So good luck to you. Here we go. Question of the day goes to you, Steve. Surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, which is more important to you, love or money? How many bachelors said love is more important to them? Bachelors.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was a bachelor once for a long time, but I've been married about 6 years now, and I'll tell you what, if I did it all over again and somebody give me money or a wife, I'd probably take the money. I'm going to say I love to rodeo, and rodeo's expensive, so you need the big bucks. You're
not going to have any after the divorce, pal.
Yeah, that's right.
How many bachelors said love is more important to them than money?
I'm going to say it's going to be pretty much middle of the road. I'm going to say 40.
40 out of 100. Let's see what Harriet says.
Well, I think most bachelors are looking for love. Everybody wants to be loved. And if they haven't found it, they may not realize what it's all about. So I think it's going to be lower.
Think it might be lower than that? Of the people who say that love is more important to them?
Yeah.
All right. The actual number of bachelors who said love is more important is 84. Not lower, was higher.
Woo!
Yeah.
Lust, huh?
Buckle bunny. All right, Steve, here we go. There's a 10 for you.
Lower, Bob, lower.
You want to keep the card and go lower?
You bet,
all
go
right?
lower.
Lower than the 10. No. Lower. Harriet, playing free. Here's your card, hon. It's an ace.
Lower.
Lower, the lady says. Yeah.
Lower.
Lower again. Yes.
Lower.
Lower again. No.
Oh, man. Did I get
All right, and back to the base cards we go. We must pause. We'll be right back with more fun on Card Sharks right after this.
Love Family Feud? Love Plinko? Hate the whammy? Now you can play your favorite Buzzer games anytime. Just go to buzzertv.com and then select play. Have fun and let's play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, and let's go on with our next question now. Harriet, this is your question. And all this week we have 10 very beautiful ladies over the age of 65. They're all married and they're ready to join us again. Please, girls, if you would. Now, Harriet, in traditional Japan, a wife bows when her husband enters the room. So before the show, we asked these 10 senior citizen women, if your husband asked you to follow that tradition, would you? How many of these 10 married women would be willing to bow to their husband?
Well, I don't think it's any big deal to bend over every once in a while or so. And
that has nothing to do with this question, though.
It's just a little gesture, and what's the big deal? I would say middle of the road, maybe 5.
5 is the middle of the road, yes. Steve, how many of these 10 married women would be willing to bow? She says 5, higher or lower than that?
I'm going to say lower. These women, most of them been married probably quite a while, and I think they deserve more respect than that from their husband. They shouldn't. I don't think they would do it. It's going to be lower than 5.
You think it might be lower than that? The actual number of these women who would bow to their husband is 1. Woo! Only 1. Wait a minute, Mary. I didn't ask it. Mary's raised her hand already. I assume that's you, Mary. You'd be willing to bow?
Sure.
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this right. Now, husband says, dear, if you really love me, when you walk into a room, I want you to bow every time. Why, Mary?
Because I love him. And I've been married. Wait a minute. You don't know why I love him. I love him for 49 years.
Yes.
And next June will be our 50th anniversary.
Yes.
And the way to keep a man is to love him and do what he tells you to do. There's only one thing I won't do.
What's that? Wait. Is it okay for me to ask what's the one thing you won't do? What?
Yeah.
What is it?
You can ask. No sex.
No sex, okay? Yes. She will bow, but that's all she'll do.
There's got to be more to this.
Steve.
Yes.
Want to keep the 10?
I'm going to go with it one more time, Bob. Go lower.
Lower than the 10. 5.
Yeah, higher, Bob, higher.
Higher than the 5.
Yes,
Queen.
lower.
Is it lower? Yes.
Yeah! I'm going to freeze. Can I do that?
He's going to freeze right there. He's one card away from winning this game. Where's Mary? I like her. Steve, this is your question. Educated guess question. You're a rancher.
Yes, I am. Small scale. Yeah.
You might know something about this. On the average, once a chicken lays an egg, how many hours do you have to wait for her to lay the next one?
I'm going to say, since I used to have chickens, or my dear mother did, and I had to feed them and clean the old chicken house, which was never pleasant, but I've been around the world once or twice, Bob. I'll tell you it takes at least about 12 hours.
12 hours. What do you think, Harriet? Higher or lower than 12?
I have no idea.
Harriet, you're from Brooklyn. You should know this.
I've never seen a chicken.
You ought to meet Mary's husband.
I'm going to say lower.
Lower, all right. The average number of hours it takes a chicken to lay her next egg is 20 hours. Woo! 20 hours. Not lower, it was higher. All right, Steve. Change to 10.
Change it.
All right, since he froze on it, I assume he's going to change it. 10 is 4.
Higher, Bob, higher.
All right, if it's higher, you win the game. We'll play tiebreaker. Is it higher than the 4? It is. That means we must play a tiebreaker game. Each contestant won a game. You have $100, Steve. Harriet has $100 for winning her game. The winner of the next game goes on to play for the big money in the brand new car. If you notice this time that Lacey's going to set up only 3 cards, we'll have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. So winner of this game is the champ. Harriet, this is your question. Harriet, we surveyed 100 women who once had a trial separation from their husband. We asked them, while you were separated, did you do something you would never want your husband to know about? How many women admitted they did something during their separation that they wouldn't want their husband to know about?
Oh, I think if I was separated, I may do one or two things that I wouldn't want him to know about.
What would you do, Harriet?
I don't know. I think of something.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say that's a relatively high number. I'd say 65.
65 out of 100 women admitted that during their separation they would do something they wouldn't want their husband to know about. Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a good friend that was separated, and I know his wife got caught in a weak moment and definitely did something she didn't want him to know about. So I'm going to say it's going to be lower than that, though.
You have been around the world a couple times.
It's going to be lower.
Actual number of women who did something during their separation that they wouldn't want their husband to know about is 45. Woo! You're right, was lower. All right, here we go, Steve. First card, 9. Player change. Change the card. The 9 becomes a 6.
Woo! Higher, Bob, higher.
Is it higher? It is.
Yeah.
Now, big decision to make. What are you going to do?
Can I freeze there?
You sure can.
I'm going to do it. Freeze.
Freeze on the 7? All right. He will freeze right there. 1 card away from the championship. Whew. Good game, you guys. Right. We'll be back in just a moment to find out who our champion is going to be right after this. Don't go away.
Don't move. Buzzr's month-long National Game Show Day celebration will return.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Let's continue with our match between our champion, Harriet, and our challenger, Steve. We're in the middle of a tiebreaker game to find out who our champ's going to be. And the next question is yours, Steve. Here we go. We surveyed 100 New York City taxi drivers. Something Harriet will know about. We surveyed these taxi drivers, and we asked them, have you ever taken the long way around just to boost the fare? How many cab drivers admitted they've taken the long way around?
Whew. Well, I'll tell you what, I just was in Hollywood Friday night, and I was tired, and it was late, and I called a cab to go back to Lakewood, and I think I fell asleep, and I'm sure he took the long way around, because I'm broke now, so I don't think them New York cabbies are any different than these Southern California guys are, so I'm going to say that number is going to be middle of the road, 45.
First of all, Steve, no one goes to Hollywood on Friday night. Secondly, you don't take a cab from Hollywood to Lakewood. He says 45 out of 100, Harriet, admitted they've taken the long way around.
That has to be higher. I remember I was in Brooklyn, and I got into a cab, and he took me through all 5 boroughs just to go 3 blocks away. So I know they take you for a ride.
Explain
in New
to
York.
Steve what a borough is. He thinks it's a small donkey.
Yeah.
So. The actual number of cab drivers who have taken the long way around to boost the fare is 23 of them. Was it hard? I think they lied here. All right, Steve.
I'm going to change that card, Bob, and
I
go for it.
assumed you would. The 7 becomes a 9.
Lower.
All right, if it's lower, you're the new champ. If it's not, Harriet gets a free shot. Lower than the 9, yeah! Congratulations to you, Steve. You're the new champion. Harriet, you end up with $1,800. Hope you had a good time.
I had a great time. Thank you.
Bye-bye, honey. See you.
Good luck, Steve.
Okay, Steve, right over here.
All right.
All right, here we go, champ.
certain.
All right, now the fun's going to begin. If you are ready, because the girls are about to come in here, they have a deck of cards that you cut earlier, and they'll start dealing those cards sometime during this show. I don't know exactly when, but here they come right now. Now, ladies, if you start dealing the cards in a mass hurry, in addition to all the money you can win over there, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Every time a joker comes up, that gives you a chance of winning a brand new car.
Right.
And just because you're the champ, just because you won the 2 games, we're going to give you at least 1 chance of winning that car. So Lacey has a joker for you. Also, remember, you can change 1 card per line. Once you step right up here, stay right there if you would. Please give the man $200, and let's see what he can do with it. Here we go. All right, Steve, first card is a deuce.
Higher! I'm going to bet all of it higher.
All of it higher. Is it higher than the deuce? It certainly is. You got $400.
I bet 200 higher, Bob.
Going to keep the card and go 200 higher. 200 higher than the 6. 7. Okay.
Change that card.
Which one?
Steve.
Number 3.
Number 3. Let's see what it is now. All right, the 7. Suzanne, would you hang on to that for just a minute? Now hand it back to me. There we go. The 7 is now. Hey! All right. Add that one to the collection if you would. And now, what do you want to do again?
Change it again. Number 3, one more time.
Number 3. Let's see what the 7 is this time. 7 is a 5, and you got $600.
I'm going to bet 400 higher. Higher, Bob.
$400 higher than the 5. It is. $1,000 come up here and give you another $400. You've got $1,300.
Change that card. Number 2.
Say, number 2. The 9 now becomes a queen.
I've got 900.
You got $1,400.
1,400. I'm going to go 700 lower.
$700 lower than the queen. Yeah. 2,100. Got to play it. Can't change it.
400 higher.
400 higher. Higher than the 8. No. It's all right. You got a good card. You got 1,700 in the deuce.
All of it higher.
Yeah. Worth $3,400. There you are. Now, the 6 is the card. You can play or change the 6. Got to bet at least half.
Please.
Going to change it?
You bet.
All right, let's see what the 6 is. 6 now becomes a queen. All
I've got
right,
how
Steve,
much?
here's what you got. You've got 3,400. You got to bet at least half of it, or 1,700.
I'll bet 2,000.
2,000? Which way?
Lower.
$2,000 lower than the queen. Yeah! There you are. $5,400. Way to go, my friend. And 2 jokers, which means he's going to have 2 chances of winning a new car, and we're going to give him that opportunity. We come back right after this.
There you go. Look at the big guy.
This year, National Game Show Day is so big, we needed an entire month to party. Continues next on Buzzer. Let's play.
Welcome back to Card Shark. Oh. Hey, our champ has won $5,600. Now, that's not all. Take a look. You have 2 jokers. Over here, we have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you can find it, well, this is the car you'll win. Gene?
The Subaru Justy DL, the comfortable, reliable car with a flair for style. Comes with 5-speed transmission, 3-cylinder overhead cam engine, plus California emission. Good luck, Steve.
All right, Steve, go find that car. Behind one of those cards is the word car. Number 3 and number 6, the man says. Okay, take a look. Here we go. Looking for the word car. If we find it, he wins a brand new car. In addition to all the money he's won so far, behind number 3 is the word no. All right, here we go again. Is it behind number 6? Behind number 6 is the word no. I don't know where it was. Down here next to number 3. It was number 2 today.
Oh, man.
No car there. That's all right. You win 2 more games, you'll have a chance to do it all over again. We'll pause. Oh, we're going to go on? Good. We're going to go on. You've got $5,600. Stay right here so R2-D2 doesn't get you from behind there.
That's a good idea.
And if you'd go over there and stand where the champion stands, we'll meet a new challenger, and Mary Lou is her name.
Good luck, Mary Lou.
Hello, Mary Lou.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm Mary Lou Frost. I'm from Tonawanda, New York, upstate near Buffalo. I teach elementary school children, and in my vacations, I choose to be underwater as a scuba diver.
You're a scuba diver, too?
Yes.
Well, good for you. Nice to have you here. You know how to play the game, I
sure
assume.
do.
Good. If we just start it right out. Now, Lacey's going to deal out the cards from decks you both cut earlier. And our first question goes to you, Steve. And this question involves our 10 very nice ladies over the age of 65. There they are. One of the ladies came up to me and said, "Don't call us senior citizens. We're just ladies over the age of 65. Huh. Steve, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, do you nag your husband? How many of these 10 married women admitted they do nag their husband?
Well, I'm married, and I've only been married 6 years, but I know my wife nags at me because I need a lot of nagging at, Bob. So I'm sure in the years these ladies have been married, they've done their share of nagging, too. You can't help but do that once in a while. So I'm going to say that number's real high. I'll say 8.
8 out of the 10. Let's see what Mary Lou says.
Well, you know, lots of advice women give, I don't think they feel it's nagging. I think it's just kind of urging or helping, and so I really think that number is going to be lower.
You're going to run for politics. Advice. The actual number of these women who nag their husband is 8 of them. Woo! Right on the button. All right. Got $100 for you. We have $100 to share with the ladies down there, too. 8 of you ladies nag your husband. Which 8 of you ladies do that terrible thing? Raise your hand. Look at Ruthie going, I do. Ruthie, why and what do you nag him about, hon?
Oh, everything.
Really?
Yeah, but especially because of our front lawn. He tore out all the grass and he never put anything back in again. Oh, we do have 3 rose bushes there now.
Oh, good.
But I have to still dig out the weeds, and the rest is dirt.
Isn't that the woman's job?
Oh,
I'm only asking a question.
that's a lot of dirt.
Oh, you scared me. I didn't know what you're going to say. Thank you, ladies, very much. All right, here we go. It's you, Steve. First card, 5.
Razor, higher.
Higher than the 5, 9.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. No. Okay. Mary Lou, welcome to our show. You can't change the card, hon. You got to play this one, but it's a free chance. How about that? Lower than the 8. Here we go. Higher than the 4. You got a 10. Lower, the lady says, and it is. Higher! If it's higher, you win the game. You do! Way to go! You just made $100 in about 20 seconds. And there's nothing wrong with that, is it? Okay, that's better than scuba diving.
Oh, much better.
All right, we'll pause for these words. We'll come back to start game number 2 right after this. About all the time we have for today. We hope you'll join us next time. For Lacey, Susanna, Gene, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. We certainly couldn't do it without you. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Niagara Fabric Care Spray Starch for a crisp finish with body, sizing for body without stiffness, Niagara for fabric care. Enjoy a delicious bowl of Hormel chili. It's the #1 selling chili in the country. Hormel chili, it's the next best thing to homemade. Time out for Tendy decaffeinated tea. The only decaf with that tiny little tea leaf taste. For the best popping popcorn, try America's favorite, Orville Redenbacher's, the first and last name in popcorn. Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice. You can taste the good cook in Uncle Ben's wild rices. From Wolverine, foothold footwear for wet, slippery conditions. All leather with cushioned insoles for comfort, Wolverine. And a member of our studio audience will receive Eureka's Express Power Team with 4.3 peak horsepower and 4 cleaning attachments, including a motorized power head for carpets, the complete home cleaning system from Eureka. And members of this week's polling group will receive Contempera's Indoor Electric Charbecue, designed to be smokeless for succulent meats, poultry, and fish, outdoor flavor and indoor convenience from Contempera Industries. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.